Ford is corner-ready with its failing EV strategy. Is one of the most famous automakers in the US having trouble keeping up with the electric car race? We'll talk about why Ford's EV strategy is having major problems and what that means for the future of this car giant in this video. Can Ford turn things around, or are its failed electric plans squeezing it in? In the rapidly changing world of EVs, stay tuned as we reveal Ford's mistakes, problems, and possible ways forward. As it moves toward EVs, Ford, which is widely considered to be one of the most recognizable names in the automotive industry, has been encountering a number of serious hurdles. The EV strategy of the corporation looks to be failing despite the fact that it has a long-standing reputation for being innovative and resilient. This video goes into the intricacies and mistakes that Ford has made with regard to its EV strategy. It investigates the causes behind the business's struggles as well as the broader ramifications for the future of the firm. There was a lot of excitement about Ford's entry into the electric vehicle market. The company made the promise that it would use its engineering expertise and market position to take the lead in the electric revolution. The all-electric Ford Mustang Mach-E, which was scheduled to be released in the year 2020, was regarded as a daring statement because it combined the history of the Mustang brand with advancements in electric technology. Following this, Ford made an announcement regarding its ambitious plans for the F-150 Lightning, which is an electric version of the company's best-selling pickup truck. The company's goal was to appeal to consumers who are environmentally conscious as well as traditional truck buyers. Ford's electric vehicle strategy has been beset by multiple key blunders and obstacles, despite the fact that these launches have received a lot of attention. Automakers have been hammered particularly hard by the worldwide shortage of semiconductors, and Ford is not an exception. Significant delays and production halts have been experienced by the corporation, which has had an effect on the availability of its electric vehicle models. Ford's credibility in the electric vehicle industry has suffered as a result of this, which has frustrated potential buyers. Ford's reliance on external suppliers for battery technology has put the company at a disadvantage in comparison to competitors such as Tesla, which takes a more integrated approach to the problem. Ford's electric vehicles continue to fall short in terms of battery performance and longevity, which has a negative impact on consumer confidence. In terms of market positioning, the decision to electrify famous cars such as the Mustang and the F-150 was a decision that had both positive and negative consequences. Despite the fact that it brought attention to Ford's electric vehicle lineup, it also ran the risk of alienating conventional customers who are passionately wedded to the performance and attributes of these cars. It has proven to be a difficult undertaking to strike a balance between innovation and the tradition of the brand. Although Ford has made significant progress in the development of partnerships for charging infrastructure, the company is still lagging behind competitors like Tesla and Volkswagen in terms of the network reach and dependability of its vehicles. The deficiency has an effect on the ease and practicability of having a Ford electric vehicle, particularly when it comes to traveling over long distances. The regulatory environment is undergoing fast change with more stringent emission standards and incentives for the incorporation of electric vehicles. As a result of Ford's somewhat tardy response to these adjustments, competitors have been able to gain ground. Another factor that has contributed to the intensification of competition in the electric vehicle industry is the entrance of new competitors, as well as the aggressive growth of incumbent firms. The EV plan that Ford is struggling with has had an impact on the company's recent financial performance. The company's resources have been tested as a result of the expenses that are involved with the development of new electric vehicle models, the establishment of production lines, and the resolution of supply chain interruptions. In addition, the slower-than-anticipated introduction of Ford electric vehicles has resulted in decreased sales and profit margins in this particular market sector. These difficulties are reflected in the current performance of the company's stock. Investors have expressed anxiety regarding Ford's capacity to successfully transition to an electric future, which has resulted in the stock price of the company suffering from instability. It is necessary for Ford to demonstrate that it is capable of overcoming the challenges that are preventing it from implementing its electric vehicle strategy. Understanding how customers feel about a brand is essential to the success of any automobile company. The traditional consumer base of Ford, which is accustomed to automobiles with powerful gasoline engines and tough performance, has demonstrated a reluctance to adopt the new electric vehicle models. There is a delicate balancing act that needs to be performed in order to convince these clients to switch to electric vehicles without losing their allegiance. In addition, Ford's electric vehicles have received a variety of reviews. While some vehicles, such as the Mustang Mach-E, have been praised for their design and performance, they have also been condemned for having a limited range and encountering difficulties with the infrastructure required for charging. Taking action to address these concerns is absolutely necessary in order to increase sales and improve consumer confidence. Numerous firms are competing for a part of the electric vehicle industry, which is a highly competitive market. Tesla continues to be the dominant force, establishing high standards for innovation, performance, and range. Additionally, other traditional automobile manufacturers such as General Motors, Volkswagen, and BMW are also making substantial advancements in their EV offerings, frequently surpassing Ford in terms of both technological advancement and market penetration. The levels of competitive pressure are increasing as a result of new entrants and startups. Rivian, Lucid Motors, and NIO are among the companies that are bringing innovative concepts and strategies to the electric vehicle sector, which is garnering public interest and financial investment. In this competitive industry, it is essential for Ford to be able to separate itself from its competitors and provide appealing value propositions. Adjustments to the strategic plan and prospects for the future. Ford is not without options despite the difficulties the company is facing. The business has admitted that it has made mistakes and is currently working to make adjustments to its electric vehicle strategy. Among the most important revisions to the strategic plan are in-house battery production. Ford is making investments in its own battery production facilities in order to lessen its reliance on third-party suppliers and to enhance its ability to exercise control over battery technology. With this strategy, it is anticipated that battery performance would improve while costs will decrease, expanding the electric vehicle lineup. Ford is in the process of expanding its electric vehicle lineup beyond the Mustang Mach-E and Mustang Lightning. A wider audience will be catered to, and the risk of over-reliance on a few flagship models will be mitigated, thanks to the release of electric versions of other popular models, as well as new designs that are specifically designed for electric vehicles. Ford is aggressively seeking to expand its charging network through partnerships and investments. This is part of the company's Enhanced Charging Network initiative. One of the most fundamental obstacles to the widespread adoption of electric vehicles can be overcome by enhancing the accessibility and dependability of charging infrastructure. Marketing and education. Ford is increasing its marketing efforts in order to educate consumers about the advantages of electric vehicles and to dispel prevalent fallacies about these vehicles. Changing the way consumers see a product can be accomplished by drawing attention to its advantages in terms of total cost of ownership, environmental benefits, and improved range and performance. Place an emphasis on sustainability. Ford's electric vehicle strategy might benefit from a focus on sustainability, which will help the company align itself with global trends and regulatory needs. Ford's brand image will be improved through the implementation of initiatives such as the utilization of recycled materials, the guarantee of ethical sourcing of battery components, and the reduction of the carbon footprint of manufacturing processes. The way forward to take. This is not the end of Ford's journey in the electric vehicle industry. Additionally, the company possesses the resources, knowledge, and brand legacy necessary to turn its fortunes around, despite the fact that it is confronted with enormous hurdles. Obtaining success in the electric vehicle industry will call for a method that incorporates a number of different aspects, including technological innovation, strategic investments, and efficient communication. The automotive industry is currently going through a period of profound change, and the extent to which Ford is able to adjust to this change will decide its position in the landscape of the future. It is possible for Ford to restore its position as a leader in the new era of mobility if the company is able to identify and capitalize on emerging opportunities and learn from its mistakes. The EV plan that Ford has been pursuing has been met with a number of challenges, including production delays, problems with battery technology, difficulties in market positioning, and demands from competitors. Because of these circumstances, the corporation is now in a difficult position, and its capacity to lead the market for electric vehicles is being called into question. In spite of this, Ford is taking measures to overcome these difficulties by investing in the production of batteries within the company, increasing the number of electric vehicles it offers, improving its charging network, and putting attention on sustainability. Although the path that lies ahead is not going to be simple, the legacy of invention and resiliency that Ford has established gives a solid basis for managing the transition to electric mobility. Ford has the potential to overcome its current challenges and emerge as a strong participant in the electric vehicle industry if it successfully adapts its approach and capitalizes on its strengths. The success of the company will be contingent on its capacity to successfully implement these strategic adjustments and persuade customers and investors of its dedication to a future that is both environmentally friendly and powered by electricity. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.